Call 7 investigator Tony Kowaleski uncovers the system where politicians vote to give millions to colleagues, friends, and relatives.
Talk to the people of Colorado about the money you've received, voted on by your colleagues for your properties. Don't they deserve an answer?
And at this point, I need to ask you to leave the council chambers.
Blackhawk's mayor did not want to answer questions about the state money Colorado has sent to his city and his private property.
Chief Cole, would you ask him please to leave?
When Colorado voters approved casino gambling back in the 90s, it included returning dollars to Blackhawk to help capture and restore the town's historic look before World War I. The fund produced less than $150,000 in its first year. But with the growth of gaming, it has grown to more than $4 million this past year. Since casinos opened, Blackhawk has received more than $39 million in historic grant money, money that comes from a tax on gaming. Take a look at Councilmember Kathleen Dole's 1,500-square-foot home. This is how it looks after receiving more than $125,000 in grant funds, money paid about a decade ago to improve the property.
I just want to talk to you for a second about the money you've received.
Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Earlier this year, Alderman Dole's council colleagues approved an additional $492,000 to again renovate and repair her house and the surrounding property. Officially, she recused herself when the council approved nearly $500,000 for a property assessed at only $160,000.
Do you find any kind of conflict of interest when your fellow aldermen are voting for money that goes into your house?
This is Alice in Wonderland. I walk out of the room and you take care of my problem. Then it's your turn.
Do you think that's ethical? Is this corrupt, in your opinion?
Yes, of course so. It's ethically corrupt.
Bowie Sewell is the chairman of business ethics at the University of Denver.
There are plenty of things we don't criminalize that we know are wrong, and this is wrong.
This is the property of longtime councilman and newly elected Blackhawk Mayor David Spellman. Since 1994, elected leaders have approved 10 different grants for this property, totaling more than $600,000 in historic preservation money.
Sir, I'm here to talk to you. You were elected by the public. Don't push him, sir.
Blackhawk's mayor pushed his way past our cameras and out of the council chambers, not wanting to answer questions about what 7 News has found. Our analysis of city files shows Blackhawk's elected leaders have provided nearly $3 million in historic renovation grants to current and former council colleagues and relatives.
I think there needs to be an outside review.
Chantel Taylor is with Colorado's Ethics Watch, a nonprofit government watchdog group.
The alderman, the mayor, they act as if above the law and beyond reproach.
$600,000 in money from the state of Colorado. Are you going to run, sir? Are you running away from the camera and from questions?
It raises a red flag. What are they hiding if they're not willing to talk?
The question hasn't changed. Should your fellow aldermen vote for you to get more than $600,000?
Put it in writing.
Now, it's interesting and important to stress here, the elected leaders have not done anything illegal, although, as you heard, some are saying the system of handing out millions of dollars is clearly ethically corrupt.
Yeah, and you get the impression from watching the tape that they're not interested in fixing this. So is there a higher authority accountable here?
Well, and these dollars and this system were all made possible by Colorado voters. Voters and state legislators do have the authority to rework the system. Tomorrow night at 10, we'll also ask tough questions to state lawmakers. Do you at all feel deceived your name is on this legislation?
I did not anticipate that the public dollars would be spent in a frivolous fashion.
Now consider this, a doggy door, a granite countertop, and an entertainment center, all icons of questionable spending. Tomorrow night, a closer look at how they are using money you approved to preserve history in Blackhawk.